शाम भी कोई ओहो वेलकम 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 तुरु 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 I'm just back and I'll be back. चलो डन, ये भी हो गया। चलो अपन आ गए। Reconnection. Everything is fine. I'm audible. Let's play. चलिए शुरू करते हैं। इसमें सेटिंग नहीं कर सकती क्या? फिर से होना चाहिए था, फिर से सेटिंग का ऑप्शन होना चाहिए था। ओ भाई गुड बाय क्यों? Why she is telling me goodbye? पूरे ढूंढ लिया था चाचा। ओ भाई लास्ट दिन में क्या मिला मतलब? कंप्लीटेड। ये सब सबमिट करना है मुझे बना के, है ना? कल तो मुझे 400 मिला था ना, आज भी है क्या? ओ भाई, फिर से मतलब इसने कितने दिया है? ट्रेडिंग मेरे 70 हो जाएंगे। भाई मेहरबानी दे 72। मतलब आने वाला कैरेक्टर पक्का मिलना ही मिलना है मुझे।
Please enjoy the festivities. Happy moon chase.
मुझे इसको जाने दो भाड़ में। कमीशन पहले निपटाना है। आज मिले ना 400। तुम लोगों को मिले कि नहीं मिले? मुझे ये सब करते नहीं आया।
Illusion shattered.
ठीक है, समझ गया मैं।
escape. Illusion shattered.
ओके कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, अपन उसको कर लेंगे बाद में। मेरा एक फ्रेंड है जो इस चीज़ में एक्सपर्ट है, तो अपन उसको बोलेंगे, वो हेल्प कर देगा। तो जब तक अपन चलते हैं, अपना ये सेकंड ख़त्म करो, ख़त्म करना। ओके सॉरी, वी आर इन द रॉन्ग डायरेक्शन। Just clear it first. Zoom, zoom, zoom. को ऑफ में नहीं दे सकते हैं तो सिंगल हो जाता है थोड़ी देर के लिए। ओपन नहीं किया। 2 लोग ऑनलाइन है, कौन कौन है भाई? एप्रोप्रिएट एलिमेंट कहाँ चले जाओ आज बेटा। So now what's next? ओके लगा ही था। और लोग कोई नहीं आ रहा है क्या? हो ही गया भाई, बस 1 मिनट में ख़त्म ही कर दे रहा ना। मैंने कहा उसको मैं फिर भूल जाता हूँ करना। बस हो ही गया है। अब मैं रीज्वाइन के लिए अब भी मैसेज करने वाला था आपको। No honor among thieves.
There is no escape.
खाना बहुत हो क्या है? तो बताओ यार, कोई बात नहीं।
As one with wind and cloud.
मैं ये बोल रहा था कि जो अपने जो
Retribution.
कि जो भी अपने आर्टिफैक्ट्स हैं मेरे हैं बहुत ज़्यादा हो गए थे, तो अभी क्या है मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ। 800 से ऊपर होंगे फिर भी। 845 मैंने अभी कम किए थे, थोड़ा बहुत अपग्रेड करने में। जो 3 स्टार आर्टिफैक्ट्स हैं उनको कम करे हैं, तो देख लो यार अगर हो तो। क्रू को और मैं बुला लेता हूँ तो और फार्म कर लेते हैं अपन, फटाफट कर लेंगे। कंडीशन करते हैं, मैं एक करके क्लेम करता तो एक बची है ना अभी भी। आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ। मतलब ऐसा होता है क्या? करते मैं एक करके क्लेम करता। आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ। एक बच्ची है, मैंने 3 कर लिया। मुझे ये सिस्टम पता नहीं है।
Guess we can rest a bit.
आओ ना भाई, जल्दी आ जाओ, कर लेते हैं। चलो कर ही लेते हैं इसको।
Wind strike. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Illusion shattered. Think you can bully me? Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Is that all you've got? There's...
फिर हो गए हैं 25 के ऊपर। आपसे कुछ लेने की काम पड़ेगी क्या? ये क्या है? मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा।
Selections for masterful chefs. Really? Woohoo! That's great! It was a total breeze. I wasn't even trying. But a true champion never rests on their laurels. I made a few new test dishes and I was hoping everyone could try them and give some... Oh. Yeah, we did. And anyway, we get to eat your food all the time, so we're biased. You should find some other people this time, just to play it safe. Good idea. Okay, let me think. Let's get Beto to try it first. Beto! Yep, you can get right now. She should be down at the... interrupting anything?
Xiangling, woman of the hour. We were just talking about you.
Beta was saying you and I should get ourselves on board sometime. Says the whole crew's been asking for us.
मेरे पास पहले से C2 है ये मेरे पास.
Seems like you three go way back. Oh, we really do. Beto and Xinyan are two of my oldest customers, and I've helped out in the kitchen on board Beto's ship in the past.
Welcome to the stream.
Xinyan's been planning to do a show on board
How are
too.
you?
That's the plan. Good music's meant for sharing. You guys should check
Nice
it out
name.
sometime.
Will do. But I came here today because I made it into the Masterful Chef's finals, and I was just trying out some new dishes to bring to the competition. Can you have a little taste and give me some feedback?
Sure, beats drinking on an empty stomach.
About time. I'm starving over here. Let's see what you got.
Please welcome to our new viewer.
Oh, man. This chicken fuyong's tasting awesome.
Oh, this food is too good for me to be soaking up the alcohol with.
These three seem to have a great time with each other.
There's the moon. About you. Even I am
Only thing
also
is you've got
cold.
3 dishes here. Chicken fuyong, come
Where are
and
you
get it,
from?
and crystal shrimp, and they all taste kind of refreshing. When you spend all your time at sea, you don't have a lot of choice when it comes to food. Especially on the longer voyages where you've got to stretch out your rations as far as you can. First thing you want to do when you get back on dry land is dig into a nice hot meal that's swimming in oil and has a ton of flavor.
That's the exact opposite of Mingwang's taste.
Oh, sure is. Beto's tastes are pretty similar to mine and Xiangling's.
Ugh, Mingguang. I am sick of hearing that name. Our tastes couldn't be more different. You'll never find us eating the same bowl of food.
But last time when you were chatting with her, Paimon thought you two seemed to get along
I'm
just
from
fine.
India, same
We're
as
evenly
you
matched.
maybe. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
that makes us
also.
equals. But I'm sorry, limp cabbage leaves are never gonna do
But
it.
your
I
username
hear
was
ya.
very confusing.
Steamed cabbage and broth might be upper class and look fancy and all.
I thought you are
Man,
from
is it
outside
boring.
India.
It's never gonna give you that flavor explosion you get with some of the other dishes out there.
So, Xinyan, are these dishes too mild for you too?
Well, not so much mild. I just think you maybe missed a beat somewhere.
Exactly. This is some fine cooking, no question about that. But if this is for a competition, it needs more oomph.
Beat? Oomph? Are we sure these terms apply to cooking? Beat and oomph.
Beat, yeah. You know what a beat is? I only know music, though. I'm nowhere near your level when it comes to cooking, so don't mind me if it doesn't make much sense.
No, you're both completely right. Beat and oomph. That's what I need. I actually thought as much while I was cooking them. Even though this was a brand new combination, it still felt like I was missing that one thing that'll seal the deal. You know, really push it over the finish
आज तुम
line.
लोगों का फ्रेंड नहीं आया पिंटो?
Seems like she's found her muse. Does
होगा.
that mean music theory is compatible with cooking? Hey! Paimon didn't quite get the implication, but Paimon keeps showing her being a meanie.
Meanie.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do.
Oh, I have some
Great! So this went
foreign
really well.
experience like I
Don't hold
lived in
back, just get out there
Japan
and
for
do
2
your thing.
years. That's
You're
why.
Xiangling, and you totally got
Before,
this.
so yeah,
Hands down,
it's
best chef in
kinda.
Liyue Harbor. Ain't that right, Beto?
Well, I think so.
In the
anyway.
very first
More than
moment,
any other chef. And there ain't
I
a
was
whole lot
like,
of
you are
people
from
I'd be willing
Japan
to say that
and
about.
other country like China or
I'll
Japan.
do my best.
Maybe.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, we'll leave you to
It was really
I'm
shocking
gonna
for
take
me
Xinyan on board for a while.
when you said you are from India.
Xiangling, they both had pretty strong taste. You sure
Maybe
that
you
won't be a
belongs
problem?
to West
Should we
Bengal
get a
area.
second opinion from someone with milder taste?
पिंटो
That's a
नहीं
good
आ रहा
point.
कुछ दिन
Beto likes her greasy
time
stir
से.
fries, and Xinyan can really handle
Cocoa
her
butter.
spice.
Please
We
leave
should
me
get another
alone.
opinion. Now, who do we know whose tastes are on the mild side? Traveler?
Certain
Any
person
suggestions?
come to mind again.
Who?
You know, I'll meant to
Oh,
fool.
right! Makes sense! So, back to Wangshu Inn? Who? Who is it? Someone you just
अपना अरे
missed
वो
last
है
time we were there.
अरे सिंह
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers!
he said that we just need to speak his name and poof.
We'll show up. Will he definitely hear us saying his name though? Maybe we should find somewhere quieter.
आगे होगा yeah full-fledged Indian and you are absolutely right. I am from Kolkata. I got you. So as you said you were in Japan, so are you studying something? Like doing any different type of course?
Uh-huh. Do I need to do this too? Hyman's going first.
Show.
Nothing's happening.
आएगा.
Let me try again. That's weird. Does he not want to hang out with us? Oh, wait, so let me get this straight. Some guy with special powers promised you both that you just need to shout his name and he'll show up? Well, not both actually, just one of us.
Yeah. So.
Oh, right. Well,
That's
you
okay.
should be the one to try it then. Paimon clearly just doesn't want to
आज
feel
से
left out.
ट्यूशन क्लास चले
Okay then.
रोज 1 घंटे. अच्छा क्या करोगे भैया ट्यूशन क्लास जाकर? $30.
You called?
Whoa! He actually came!
You spoke my name, did you not?
Bad, but actually
When I
well,
make you a promise, I
nah,
will honor it.
it was from
Blink of an
my
eye.
dad's work. We
He's
lived there for
That's how
2
you know
years
you can
before
adapt.
Corona. Then he got
An
transferred.
adaptive.
Why so?
Xiao, was it? Hi there. It was me who asked the
So
traveler to
how
call
was
you
your
here.
experience
My
to
name's
Japan?
Xiao
By the
Wen.
way,
I'm
I
a
really
chef.
wanted to go to
I've made it
Japan.
into the finals of this year's Masterful Chefs, and
Literally.
I'm testing some dishes out in
I
preparation.
always wish
I'm
to go
trying to get
there.
feedback from customers with all different tastes.
Customers.
Kuba.
And that includes me?
Uh-huh. The traveler says you prefer mild
ए
food.
मैं सही बता दे रहा हूँ तुम
That's the
दोनों
person I'm
लोगों
looking
को.
for.
मैं पहले से टीचर हूँ
I'd like you to
और
try
मेरी
the
क्लास
dishes
में
I've made and
डिसिप्लिन
tell
के
me
अलावा
about
कुछ नहीं चलने का. 1 घंटा मतलब 1 घंटा. समझे? Self singling out.
Since it's you, I will do it.
Yay! How is it? Are you sure you can eat it? Don't force yourself.
Tastes pretty good.
Huh? Really? I can't believe it. An Adeptus says he likes my cooking. If my dad was here, he'd be crying tears of joy.
You excel in the culinary arts. I'm reminded of another chef I know. That chef cooks dishes with soul, as do you. Both of you are masters of your craft.
Who do you think he is? Smiley Yancho?
It has to be.
If I had
so.
to find fault with something, the two sides are a little strong for my taste. Some minor adjustments would take this dish from excellence to perfection. Just my own opinion. Do not fixate on it. Take it or leave it as you see fit.
Alright, go easy on the side.
पिंटो भी
Okay,
आएगा.
I got it.
So by the way,
It was really great to meet
you what's your original
I'll be
name?
leaving now. See you next time.
Paimon still can't believe he actually came. So, what would happen if we called his name again now? Do you think he'd come back right away?
Paimon, we are not doing that.
Only kinda, maybe, not really joking. Jeez. Good news. After 2 rounds of taste testing, I've had an idea on what to do next. Great! Lucky we picked the right people to talk to. I'd better head back and try this out a few times while it's fresh in my
That's
mind.
good.
Thanks for your help.
I mean, great.
Oh, and the
No,
final is in
excellent.
Eugene
And
Terrace.
one more
You better
thing.
come and watch.
If you ever go
Will
there,
do.
never
Good luck.
ever to Tokyo. It's so goddamn messy. Okay, I got you. I just want to experience their culture and live a life like them. By the way, I am vegetarian, so I am doubtful. Little bit. Wait for the competition to start next day 10. Okay, चलो क्लॉक राउंड करते हैं.
Let's head to the competition venue. It should be starting soon.
Nicely done. My name. Let me think. It's Tanmay. Nice to meet you. Oh, Tanmay, nice name. So you just randomly entered my stream, or somewhere you got the link? Sorry about my English, I am not that much fluent, but I always try. I think this is place. क्या हुआ? कुणाल कल पबजी खेलें क्या दिन में? कल मेरा ऑफिस ऑफ है, कल संडे. नहीं यार, कल फैमिली का वो करे हैं गेट टुगेदर. हम लोग खुद ब्राह्मण हैं, तो जो हमारे बुज़ुर्ग रहते हैं तो उनको बुलाकर कल खाना खिलाने का रखते हैं. कल उनकी पूजा होगी. Okay, the game starts level. I think. Hey, shit. मास्टर प्लेस में बैठा मस्त. पुनिच राजा है. मैं भी आऊँ खेलने. खेलने की दिक्कत नहीं है, मुझे काम है थोड़ा सा. मेरे को अकेले में जोर आता है, इसलिए आना पड़ा. टाइम मिलेगा तो पक्का आऊँगा और स्ट्रीम भी करूँगा पबजी की. सो बाय द वे तन्मय, what do you do? अरे नए नए मेहमान आए हैं यार, उनसे भी तो बात करें ज़रा. मैं पक्का आऊँगा अगर मुझे टाइम मिलेगा, तो मैं लिटरली बता रहा हूँ कि मैं कम से कम मुझे 2 बजेगा फ्री होते होते. Go to the era where the match will take place. Do not worry about trial this the fucking offer to deliver. Character is currently involved in the another quest as completing the quest. कहाँ पर है वो? वर्ड वर्थ टाइटन मॉल. ठीक है, इसको ख़त्म करते हैं. इसकी टांग इसकी वजह से मेरा क्वेश्चन रुका हुआ था. डोंट वरी, यू आर इंडियन. इंडियन, सो जस्ट टॉक whatever language you used to, cause I know Hindi, Bengali, Marathi and Urdu too. Okay. You can speak Bengali cause there is a girl. She can also speak Bengali, and I am comfortable in Hindi, a little bit English and Marathi, cause I used to live in Pune. I cleared my junior college there. So before Japan, where were you? In India? निकलते हैं, इन्हीं से तो मिलने जाना है फिर से. कबीर को आती है. कबीर को भांग रही तो सबसे अच्छी आती है. मेरे को सिखा रही थी. एकदम जोड़ी बांग्ला बोलते कि अगर हिंदी बोलना हो तो फिर सही है. एंड सेम फॉर मराठी. मैं कहता हूँ हर एक चीज़ का एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए, थोड़ा ही क्यों ना हो. मज़ा आता है. अरे 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 शो नोटिस बोर्ड तो पढ़ लिया, अब इसको दे दो। अरे फिर गलत हो गया। ओ भाई, ये ट्रेजर बताने वाली औरत है, समझ गया मैं। Born in India, I spent my full childhood in India. Okay, so what kind of work your father do? I mean, which type of job? So they got offer from Japan.
I still have a lot to do with it here. How about you take a rest
कस्टमर
while
10
I
से
go back?
14 का टाइम क्या है? वो जो 10 to 14 का टाइम है ना, उसके बीच में क्या है, उन्हें सब जो भी बातचीत करनी थी वो ख़त्म करके जो नेक्स्ट डे है जहाँ पर उनका वो जो मास्टर शेफ शुरू होने वाला है उसका टाइमिंग था, तो अपन ने टाइम को चेंज किया और फिर अब वहाँ पर जा रहे हैं। सो आई जस्ट रीच्ड दैट प्लेस। Game fuck. बहुत सही है, तो पैशनेट वर्क लगता है थोड़ा।
Welcome, everyone, to the Masterful Chef's Final. At the appointment of this organizing committee, I am your host and officiator, Yenfei. Hey,
How old are
Yenfei's
you?
here too! This event is brought to you by the Liyue Qixing in collaboration with a number of participating enterprises. We saw many in just a few as the official. Next, please allow me to introduce the Tianquan, the Yuheng, Lady Keqing, and last but not least, gourmet connoisseur, Uncle Tian. In addition to these three, 10 judges will be chosen from among the audience to sample our contestants' dishes and that makes a total of 13 judges with 13 votes between them. It's all so exciting! And now, please join me in welcoming our two contestants into the arena. Come on out! To my left, a competition favorite down from Dihua. Life's harsh when you live on a marsh, but this kitchen ace will put a smile on your face. Please welcome Smiley Yanxiao.
Hi, everyone.
Whoa! Yanxiao made it into the finals too! Yanxiao! Chin up! Shoulders back! Everyone from...
Huh? Oh.
And to my right, a stalwart of Liyue Harbor culinary scene, a little feisty with a whole lot of spicy. Give it up for Xiangling! And her mysterious assistant, who knows who? Hi, my nose. It's Clover. Hey, everybody.
Clover.
I'll do my best. Contestants, please repeat after me. As a finalist in Masterful
Total
Chefs, I solemnly
failure
swear to
in
commit
math.
myself fully, compete fairly, and abide by
it's
all
okay.
competition procedures.
Doesn't
As a
matter.
finalist in Masterful,
What we know,
As a
what
finalist
we
in
don't
Masterful...
know.
and I, for my part, now, I will hand things over to the
Failure
select
never
panel
matters
judge.
for me.
Thank you all for the organizers have chosen.
Of earth and water. It's like surf and turf.
The rules are simple.
अगर हिंदी में साफ बोलूँ
Well then.
तो
Contestants will have 1 hour
जो
of
भी
cooking
बनो,
time available and may
पहले ये
only use
डिसाइड करना चाहिए
ingredients.
क्या करना है अपने
Okay,
को।
without further ado,
फिर
let
चाहे
the
अपन
cooking
साइंस में
commence.
फेल हो चाहे कुछ
Begin.
में फेल हो।
Time to pull out all the stops. Show everyone why you're the best. Traveler, climb on. Things are coming to...
हमेशा अपने आप को आगे रखो, कंफर्टेबल फील करो, that's it. सो शैंगलिंग को क्या करना है यहाँ पे? वो पहनली सीखी। लाइट द स्टोव।
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
हाँ, पिक सूटेबल। ओके, मेक डिलीशियस क्रिस्टल श्रिम्प। व्हाट इज क्रिस्टल श्रिम्प? कहाँ गया भाई? क्रिस्टल श्रिम्प। ओके, डिलीशियस तो मैं बना ही लूँगा। परफेक्ट, कंफर्म। कितनी बनाना है? ट्रिपल लेयर्ड कंजन। टी वेयर इज ट्रिपल लेयर्ड समथिंग। कितने गए हो? ट्रिपल लेयर भैंस की टांग। ओई जीतेंगे तो आपको डिलीशियस चुनियन चिली चिकन। ब्राह्मण से चिकन बनवा रहा साले। कौन सा चिकन बोला था? क्रिस्पी कोल्ड। अरे यार कुछ तो भी चिकन था। कौन सा चिकन था? गोल्डन। अरे यार शिट। जोयुन चिली चिकन। जोयुन जे जोयुन चिली चिकन। ओके, परफेक्ट। तो फिर तन्मय तुम ये गेम खेलते हो क्या? ओके, सुटेबल सीजनिंग कहाँ से उठानी है? सीजनिंग
Whoa, what's this? Hold up. Things are taking an unexpected turn on the masterful chef's stage. Xiangling's mysterious assistant appears to be aiding her opponent. Judges, are we going to allow this? We knew in advance that Xiangling would be accompanied by a mysterious assistant, and the judges agreed that the two could be classed as one individual for the purposes of the competition. But what do we say to this?
I take no issue with it. In any case, the assistant hasn't done much in the way of assisting.
No competition would be complete without a little drama. The part of being young. I won't be the old fogey that ruins it for them.
Please allow me to explain to our host. Prior to the competition, the judges reviewed both contestants, and we can comfortably confirm that neither side is participating in a way that contravenes the competition rules. Xiangling is a highly accomplished chef, and her assistant is more like family to her. Xiangling prepares all of her own dishes herself. All that her assistant will do is occasionally provide a fire source. Given Xiangling's level of culinary skill, the difference between her using firewood or her assistant is a trivial one. I appreciate everyone's concerns. The presence of a mysterious assistant performing strange dance moves to cheerlead for Xiangling is a little unexpected. But the mysterious assistant has now started cheerleading for Smiley Yenshao too, demonstrating total impartiality. By encouraging both Xiangling and her opponent, they have proven to be a fair supporter.
That's right. Well was not really outside help.
Mama just likes to watch people cook. I'm sure the only reason they went over there is to try to help Yanxiao feel less nervous. I give you all my word, Guoba will not interfere with the competition. And I would also say that it's a loss to the competition if Yanxiao isn't at the top of his form. I say that as someone who's eaten Yanxiao's cooking at Wangshuin before. He is an excellent chef, and I want this to be a competition between the best we both have to bring.
I see. Most amusing. Uncle Tian, what's your opinion?
I have no objections. It's an honor and a privilege to see two contestants so dedicated to having a fair and square contest.
The judges and the officiator accept this explanation. Let the competition continue. Yanxiao, are you alright?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've never been so nervous in my life. Look, my hands won't stop shaking.
Take it easy. I've been there before. I can help. Try saying a tongue twister to yourself in your head. Or think of some happy memories about your dad.
Why my dad? That's a bit specific.
'Cause that's what I do.
I guess I'll think of my mom then. Anyway, you should carry on. I'll be fine. Don't hold up your own dishes on my account.
Nothing's being held up. I'm finished already.
Huh? Oh, right. Then I need to focus up and win this thing.
There you go. That's the attitude we want. You're a very capable chef, Yanxiao. So come on, show everyone what you're made of. Just like you showed us last time at Wangshuin.
Yes. You're right. I can do this. I can do this. Thank you, Xiangling. And thanks to your... well, thanks. Time for me to get cooking.
Guoba.
Time's up! Both contestants have now finished cooking. I would like to invite them to present their dishes to the judges for evaluation. We will proceed in the order that the contestants finished. Xiangling, please describe your dish. My dish is Jiyun chili chicken with sides of triple-layered consomme and crystal shrimp. The theme is of earth and waterborne, which includes land and sea. In other words, land animals, fowl, and seafood are all potential ingredients. My main dish, Jiyun chili chicken, is a combination of fowl and chilies. Jiyun chilies capture the essence of the mountains where they grow, and fowl is a gift from the heavens. Triple-layered consomme also uses fowl, and its other ingredients are ham and bamboo shoots. These are also flavors from the mountains, but they complement and contrast with the chicken dish. Fresh instead of spicy, cold instead of hot. The crystal shrimp is made from a combination of rice, shrimp meat, and carrot. A thin, translucent skin wraps diced carrot and a whole shrimp. Fresh, crispy, and tender. Shrimps are a gift from the ocean. Tightly wrapping them in a skin made from rice makes this dish a blend of land and sea. Fresh with a hint of sweetness. It's the perfect note to end this course on. Ooh, a strong delivery there from Xiangling. Let's see what our next contestant Yanxiao has to say.
My dish is Adeptus Temptation with a mint salad and golden shrimp balls. As Xiangling says, earth and water means land and sea. So birds, land animals, and seafood were also the ingredients I incorporated. Adeptus Temptation is a much-loved dish in Liyue, and as chef of Wangshuin, I've always been proud to offer this as the signature specialty dish of our menu. It's a complex dish with very particular ingredients. Smoked ham, crab, fresh shrimp meat, and matsutake. I chose this as my main dish as a sign of respect toward my profession and to this competition. The mint salad is my first side. Cool and tender with a subtle sweetness. It's a perfect answer to the rich and strong flavors of the Adeptus Temptation. Golden shrimp balls is a time-honored classic loved by everyone. A hearty and wholesome broth, followed up with a shrimp ball. Oh, pure bliss.
Paimon can smell it from all the way over here. It's driving Paimon crazy. Judges, please sample the dishes. Very impressive. Both contestants' dishes are well considered, expertly made and truly delicious. I'm gonna have another golden shrimp. I mean, I shall have to sample both contestants' dishes once more before I can reach a verdict.
Now, Xiangling has taken an interesting approach here. She's chosen a cold dish as her main. I have to say, that's a bold move. It's also a unique take on Jueyun chili chicken. Although the dish as a whole is served cold, the chili peppers have been stir-fried, so they're still just a little warm on the inside. You get a nice crunch as you bite in. Then you get the spiciness and warmth all coming in together. And then just a hint of that wonderful...
This Adeptus Temptation is quite exceptional. The triple layer consomme is also a very superlative contribution. Excellent flavor, well balanced between...
Judges of the select panel, I will now ask you to consider your votes carefully before writing them down and handing them to me. Also, the organizing committee has selected today's audience judges, and they are now evaluating the dishes. Everyone who's been lucky enough to sample today's dishes, please consider and cast your vote independently. How are we not involved in this? Why didn't they pick us to be judges? Hyman has buckets of passion and oodles of envy for all the chefs there are in the world. Thank you all for waiting. All votes have been received and count. I now invite Ningguang to take the floor and announce the results of the Masterful Chef's Finals.
It is my pleasure to announce that the winner of the Masterful Chef's Finals is... by a mere 1 vote margin, Xiangling!
Wow! What? How is it so close?
Well, there it is. I knew it.
It was a close contest, but we have a winner. Liyue Harbor's Xiangling has beaten Dihua Marsh's Yanxiao by just 1 vote. There can only be one winner, but the fact that this was so close shows just how much both of these outstanding chefs managed to impress our judges. Thank you both for your stellar contributions here today. A big thank you to all the audience for being here today, especially those who have come from far and wide. As officiator, I declare the result of this competition to be fair and valid, thus bringing the Masterful Chef's Finals to a close.
Thank you all for coming. Until next time.
Please exit the venue in an orderly fashion, and remember to take all of your personal belongings with you. Come on, let's go over and take a look. Looks like I won this time, Yanxiao. But I'd still like to try your dishes, if that's okay.
Sure, I'll have a try of yours too. Oh, truly exquisite. No doubt in my mind why you're the winner here.
This Adeptus Temptation is really good. It's so fresh, I'm almost moved to tears.
Well, just goes to show that you have a taste for the finer things in life.
No, you got me all wrong. We're just a small neighborhood restaurant too, so I totally understand. Food is life, and customers are at the heart of all food culture. So,
Is that right? Huh. I'd heard you'd gotten famous for your experimental approach to cooking and were all about fancy and exclusive foods. Never realized you'd done your time in a small kitchen too. Well, there you have it. All the greats come from the smaller places.
the same goes for you. You can't work in an inn kitchen unless you know how to consistently please customers. It's no wonder your food is so top-notch.
You're the kind of competition I'm glad to have. Let's stay in touch. Maybe we can find some time in the future to trade tips.
You got it. And next time we meet as competitors, let's both be even better than we are now.
All right? Deal.
Traveler, Paimon! Thanks for coming. Don't even go there. Paimon's still peeved. I can't believe it. You didn't get picked? Well, never mind. Don't get mad. I'll make some more for you when we get back. You will? Woohoo! Great! Oh, the organizer said that Yenshao and I need to go register our delivery addresses. Apparently they're gonna deliver it. I'll come find you guys after. Xiangling seems really happy. Good for her. Looks like Kuching and Ningguang left already. As the organizers, they must have gone to wrap up some last-minute things. Let's go ask them for an update about the statue.
करके जाऊंगा। एक मिनट में आया।
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time. Guess we can rest a bit.
नहीं मम्मी, वे चीजें पहले से हैं। संतोष महाराज भी थे तब। बात ऐसी है कि रख रखाव नहीं है जे लोगों का। और वो किसके पीछे घूमेगा अगर थोड़ा सा आगे पीछे हो गया कुछ तो।
Traveler, I have found myself in something of a predicament. In the competition, I voted for Smiley Yenshao. So you're frustrated because you can't go back and vote for Xiangling instead? No, that's not it. As a judge, I had a duty to remain objective. I made my decision after thinking about it very carefully, and my conscience is clear. Xiangling is my friend, so by rights, I should be honest with her about this. But, as you know, I voted based purely on my personal opinion. As a contestant, Xiangling may not be able to appreciate this. And I do not know how to deal with people of her temperament. I just don't know how to break it to her. It's no big deal. Just say it however comes naturally. Xiangling of all people isn't bothered about that kind of stuff. And anyway, she still won in the end. Oh hey, here you are. I've been looking for you for ages. Xiangling, there's something I need to tell you. What is it? My grandfather always said to me, in contests of food, always follow your heart. Which is to say that in gastronomical disputes, or indeed competition. Of course, that was just my grandfather's opinion. But I have to say, so despite the fact that I am your friend, I cast my vote for Smiley Yenshao's Adeptus Temptation. Well, maybe it was. I like golden shrimp balls. Is that a problem? You were acting so serious that I honestly thought something was up. It's fine. Huh? You voted for who you wanted to. And that's totally okay. In fact, that's exactly how it should be. Otherwise, how could it be a fair competition? So, you made a point of telling me. Is that because you were worried that it made you a bad friend? Don't be absurd. Didn't I say already? I love this about you. You're just so conscientious about everything. Half-baked feedback just isn't meaningful to me at this stage. Seeking reassurance is what novices do, and it's been a long time. You have a strong sense of responsibility, Keqing. But you know, not everything is always about responsibility. You know that's what Ningguang's like, right? Beto's always telling. So you see, Ningguang's kind of bold in that she doesn't let her identity and reputation. Traveler. Anyway, what are we standing around here for? Let's go and check on the status of the Stove God statue. Oh, yeah! Changed one bit. This doesn't make any sense. We cooked our hearts out. Does this mean the competition wasn't enough to awaken the statue? Oh well. I suppose it... Yeah! We've waited right, Xiangling? Yep, there's still time. Let's be patient. We'll all see this through together. On another note, I have some good news for you, Keqing. The master came by before the competition and filled in the... In fact, I'll go find somewhere to make it right now. Xiangling. Oh, and Traveler, could you come with me? Huh? You only just beat Smiley Yanxiao. Obviously not what... You collect recipes. Oh, right. Paimon knew that.
Sarcastic YouTuber. Hello, welcome to the stream, brother.
Careful eating your words so fast. You'll give yourself heartburn. What are you staring at me for? Go on. Go get on with your cooking.
कहाँ से हो? सॉरी, मुझे इसमें वो नहीं दिखते हैं. चिली इमोजीज नहीं दिखते हैं मुझे। ओके, सो आप कहाँ से हैं? हिमाचल, ओ भाई बहुत ही सुंदर जगह से हो यार। फिर हमारे यहाँ कैसे पधारे? खेलते हो क्या आप भी? चिली 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 chicken. Let me just check. Okay. Balls. Perfect. Where are you from? I'm from MP, Mowgli Land, Sioni. सार्कास्टिक यूट्यूबर लिखा था तो सोचा शायद गेम वगैरह कुछ खेलते हो। और ये क्या बता रहे हो भाई? पर आज डेट कौन सी है? तो 12 अक्टूबर का है। 12 अक्टूबर को क्या है?
Bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
अगले साल के 2 अक्टूबर तक लग जाएगा। वाह, तब तक मैं स्ट्रीम करने को नहीं रहूँगा।
We're back. The traveler and I made one each. Here, have a taste while it's still warm. Thank you.
नहीं लिखना। फिर आप किस चीज़ की मतलब क्या पोस्ट करते हो यूट्यूब पे?
Flavor. I've tasted it. Apologies, Xiangling, Traveler. Thank you both. This is everything I'd. It tastes wonderful and quite amazingly. Somehow it took me right back to my childhood, when my grandfather was still around. Really? That's awesome! I didn't have a chance to fully explain before. In fact, when Master had filled in the missing parts of the recipe for me, I realized that I already knew how to make this dish. You already knew? You mean you were able to make this without ever seeing the recipe? Uh-huh. My dad taught me how to make it.
See you next time.
This dish from about that.
PUBG खेलूँगा जब।
My grandfather was a well-known realist. As a child, I used to spend a lot of time with him in his study.
Bye bye.
We'd read the classics together. And he used to say, books are just a bridge that bring us a little. Since then, for me, as I said earlier, this recipe came from those same notes. Still, each time I tried cooking it, he'd always get me to have a taste while it was ancient dish. Well, at least we call them. Seeing Guova just reminded me of something. I actually made this dish on the day I first met Guova. How did you first meet? It was in a cave in the mountains. I ducked inside to get out of the rain and saw an offering table in there, so I put the cornbread buns I brought with me on it. Then I ended up falling asleep, and when I woke up, I found out that Guoba had eaten every last one. Guoba followed me around ever since. We're practically family now. Hold up! Stop the conversation. Look! The stone! It burst open! It's... Guoba? What are you... What?
Ah, I see the chili mince cornbread buns have been served.
Master!
अरे बताओ तो क्या है फिर मैं भी आ रहा हूँ
The stone god statue looks just like Guoba!
Oh, indeed it does. After all, Woba is the deity you've been searching for. God of the stove.
Guoba is a god?
You asked me if a sufficiently festive atmosphere would be enough to reawaken the stove god. And my answer is this. Yes. And no. The stove god has always been a deity with great affection for the people, and who acts in response to their desires. To him, the heart's passions and the heart's passion can be a technique, a skill. Masterful chefs is wonderfully exciting. But just now, when the enormous power unleashed by the fulfillment of this, of course, the stove god himself is not contained within the statue. The true stove god has been here with us all along. How does it feel, seeing a statue of yourself from your glory days? Look at him. Still so majestic.
Glory days? Wait, what happened? Did Guoba used to be different from now?
Oh, yes. Back in his day, your Guoba was once the patron god of the soil. But all the wisdom and power he had then, he has since surrendered to the soil itself.
A god surrendering their power to the soil. I have heard this turn of phrase before, but what does it mean?
The kinds of trials and tribulations that a land can face are far more than you could imagine. The threat of disaster will never fully disappear from Liu. He once walked with you over the barren plains until you arrived at last at the harbor. He joined you and built. It was his hand that lit the very first. You mortals no longer remember him, but back in the age when you did, Marchosius, god of the stove, born from a spark when stone struck stone. He was a god with a great love for humanity and their well-being. Millennia ago, the people sought to expand their city. They built a dwelling on the plains and called it the Gueli Assembly. The stove god cared greatly for the people, turning himself into minions who went into every home, fostering food and solidarity alike. Alas, their home was taken by a flood. The waters ravaged the Gueli Assembly and forced the people back south to Liyue Harbor. Though the distance was not far, the journey was plagued by a terrible storm. For a dozen days, the Adepti stayed by their side. During this time, the stove god cooked an ancient delicacy, flatbread with a meat sauce to stave off the cold and damp, fit for those on the move. Centuries later, disaster and plague arose once more. The stove god would appear no longer, for he placed all of his power into the land itself to quell the calamities. His power expended, and his wits greatly reduced. Thus his body decreased in size. By the time he parted ways with us, he wasn't even the height of a human. He told Rex Lapis and I of the dishes that bring joy and of the secrets of the flame, then went into the mountains and entered into a long slumber. The stove god departed, and Guoba was born. When he awoke, he ate the chili mince cornbread buns placed on the offering table by a young lady in yellow. Though he did not remember the past, he was profoundly moved and decided to follow this young lady thereafter. The stove god had quietly disappeared, but the vendors rose early to hawk their wares. People went out to buy goods, lit their stoves, and cooked food, just as they had done every day for as long as they could remember. In Liyue, things have always been this way. Nature provides, the mountains rejoice. We are blessed by heaven's good grace.
Years have gone by. The world has transformed, but our way of life survives.
Fame and fortune is only a season. It is the moment that we should embrace.
Past meets present. Heritage becomes legacy. Long into the future may we thrive.
He once told me that dining is the profoundest of customs in the human world. To eat well is to consume vitality itself. And it is a matter of paramount importance, you said, for people cannot face the arduous journey ahead on an empty stomach. A humble meal of maize and spring water is also profound. My dear friend,
Woba, this is kind of a huge deal. Why didn't you say anything? He is not who he once was. Even the power of speech evades him now. There's no way he could have told you.
Oh,
Woba, but...
Xiangling.
do not be saddened, youngling. There are two sides to everything. In this world we inhabit, who can truly be said to live a life? But he has gone further than us in his journey. He had both wisdom and courage. Everything he took upon himself, he was also ready to part with. His carefree demeanor today is a testament to the fact that he is at rest. So since you are his friend, take good care of him. Go out to walk and play. Allow him to eat, drink, and be merry.
I will! You can count on me!
Claymore.
Xiangling,
तो ये क्या है?
you have an adeptal affinity. Guoba follows you around because he has respect for you. The moment he awoke, he was met with a familiar flavor in the chili mince cornbread buns he ate. After all that time, he still recognized the dish he had invented.
That's right. The taste of one's home cuisine always brings back memories of hope.
You may be the first person in history to give the stove god the experience of being... If that's true, I couldn't be happier. Because putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do. Well then, it's getting late and I still have things to do. Time for me, traveler. Paimon, Xiangling. I guess my dad's probably heard the good news already, but I should still go catch up with him. Master, it's been a while since you came by. Why don't you join me? He thinks about you all the time, you know. He's always telling me to invite you over.
Oh, goodness me. Then, far be it from me to refuse. Off we go then. Let's saunter over gently and see how all the city folk...
Oh no! Guava's taken off!
Oh, it's you. Hello there, old friend.
Oh, bless my soul. Are you out for a stroll as well?
Given the season, it felt fitting to take a leisurely walk while the meal is...
Quite right. And it also gave us the chance to run into you. Guoba may not recognize you, but as ever...
So, Guoba doesn't remember anything? But can still feel when something's familiar?
Friendship will always withstand the ravages of time. Traveler, what do you think of the name of this festival? Moon Chase. The moon is a carrier of countless emotions. So many things, so fond memories of those no longer with us. Debts of all these things and more.
Such exuberant life force. It seemed, traveler. Now, let's have Xiangling brew us a nice pot of tea. We shall drink and chat at our leisure.
चलो भैया खत्म हुआ 600 नहीं 60 खाना खिलाया मेहमानों को
Guess we can rest a bit.
उनमें सपोर्ट नहीं करती अरे तो फोन में सपोर्ट क्यों नहीं करती पबजी नहीं बीजीएमआई करो ओके भाई। बॉय बॉय। मैं तो अकेला हूँ। आज तो 23 क्लोज हुए, 50 में तो
Time to go. Wind strike.
Illusion Shine down.
Wind strike.
हाँ यार सब चले गए, अभी कोई भी नहीं है। आज क्या मैं भी जल्दी जाने वाला था, फिर आप अभी आए हो तो थोड़ा कर लेते हैं। आज तक देखूँगा कि इट्स ओके, वैसे देखूँगा थोड़ी देर। दो घंटे वैसे भी हो चुके हैं, 11 बजे जाना पड़ेगा। क्योंकि कल मेरे यहाँ मेहमान आ रहे हैं, तो काम है। लंबा मार खींचो, देखते हैं ना। थोड़ी देर तो रहा है ना। उसकी टाइम दे दी। ये वो मूनचेस्टर जो इवेंट चल रहा है ना, वही है। उस पर क्वेस्ट है, ये देखो, यहाँ पे जाओ, यहाँ पे जाओ, फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड, ये फोर्थ मेरा चल रहा है। पता नहीं, 8 दिन और हैं। ये अनलॉक होगा कितने में? 2 दिन में। चलो तो यार फिर अब अपन चलते हैं। It's time to leave. Okay, enough है। कल करूँ तो चलेगा ना? हाँ, एग्जैक्ट 2 घंटे की कर देते हैं। चलो।